Mahila, it's my fourth cup. Please understand when you're watching the pepper mill that that is how the cops are in Reno, that they feel like they're in a hotel. They want it to be like casual, like they're in a hotel, like it's Gothic Lexington. It's very eastern U.S., east to south U.S. And just like I put in my last video, it's that South Carolina, Tennessee border where you have the heavy traffic. And what happened was there were a lot of Native Americans that were Cherokee that went out west, and that was in the 90s. And there was heavy traffic. We were coming back from swim meets. So there's a whole area where it's like it curves around the mountain, and it was just bumper to bumper traffic. So like the way that Bronson lived through all that was that they were trying to put on him that he was checking into a hotel, like, oh, don't worry, it's gonna be you're just gonna check into a hotel. And it's like, no, they were like, he had guards that they were like in lines to get to him, and he had prisoners that were in lines to get to him too, in lines like waiting to get to him, whether he wanted to get a book out of the library or if he was at the top of the building, with the guard. Like everything to him was like there was a line, it was all waiting. And it wasn't like Solomon, like it wasn't anything like that. It was like, you had to wait to get your straight jacket. Like it's all like there were lines, like because of what he did in jail, there were lines of prisoners to get into the jail to fight him. And then when he was let out in the street, then he would go to the pubs, and it was the same thing. It was all lines. And this is 80s to 90s. They went out in two groups. When the Freemasons were rising in the 80s, then the Cherokee went out west, and then the rest of them from South Appalachia, after the North went in the 80s, then the South went to the West in the 90s. And that's when we were together in the car. So to fight the dogs and the bare knuckle fighters, there were lines for that. Everything was that he had to wait. And like everyone else, it was like they were in a hotel. So then the way that Tom Hardy put it on him was that he turned the story around, and he made him a hero. They didn't want it to be like, oh, it's like as horrible as it was. So you see that his key is fluid. It flows with what's happening. Got the vanilla. It's my fourth cup.